Alrighty, let's get going here. Into the ancient RPG. We just got to chapter 7. I stopped. We're in the dim wood. Our other characters got teleported away somewhere whenever they opened a book. At the end of chapter 6. Where did it say the objective was when it loaded there? I guess I probably should. Reload and see what it says. Destroy the Mordell Rift machine. Okay. Everyone's in good shape. Let's make sure their gears. Alright, ambushing time. Caster. He running. Line of sight for that one. Chunk. It's the best armor in the game, but we already have a suit on everybody. And junk. Our dangerous forest. When close since the destruction of Sethanon, if you're looking for something to eat, there is a good trapping to the southeast. If I could say another word, the man had slipped away. Okay. Beatrice was beginning to look pale. James felt a little guilty for having dragged the magical advisor along on such an extended mission. Since he had no knowledge whatsoever of magic, Prince Arutha had thought it wise to at least have him take a look at the alien rift machine. What none of them had counted on was that they would have been making much of their journey on foot. For days they had ridden at a panicked pace, astride 3 of the finest chargers lent from the stables at North Warden. Driven too hard for too long, the horses had all died within hours of one another, expiring long before they had reached the outer rim of the Dimwood Forest. From there they had been forced to walk, sneaking past a patrol of goblins who were taking up a defensive position on the road leading north out of the Dimwood. Now, far behind enemy positions and without quick transport, they had a very difficult task ahead of them. So, nothing much to accomplish. Find something the size of a man in the whole of the Dimwood. Shouldn't be too difficult. Not the most difficult thing Arutha had us do. Remember that berry hunt we went on after the Rift War? Very nearly wouldn't have found them if we hadn't realized the rainfall had been heavier that year. I'm just sorry we had to drag poor old Patris along on this one. You worry about your own skins, you whelps. I can run with the best of them, and you two ain't no exception. Get runny nosed on me and I'll brain the both of you. Better listen to him, Jimmy. He's a killer. I believe you're right. So, where do you think we should start looking for this rift machine? Your guess will be as good as mine. Since we just came from the north, I'd say it's a good bet it isn't up there anywhere. That still leaves east, west, and south, and everything is in between, like spearing fish in a barrel. That being the case, I suppose we just try to be as systematic as possible. I say we make a sweep east, then move to the south or the west. East. Why? West seems as good a direction. Not sure, but the instinct that's telling me east is the same one that kept me alive this long. And I've learned not to ignore it. If you've got a better idea, I'll follow your lead. That dude told us to go southeast. What's on here? We need gold with this group. We got 7,600. Trap detection spell. This is just more money. I already have all the money I need. Might as well grab it. Enemies. Two casters. Oh crap, that spell is... It actually one-shot him fairly easily. Did not though, we got lucky. There we go. No more casters. How am I missing? 105%. What? There we go. Five damage plus coral. And negative 10 accuracy. That's worth the difference. It's 3 times the damage, so a bit less accuracy, I think it's fine. Oh, that riddle. This great thing can be swallowed, but can also swallow us. Water? Got him. So we still make our way to the east, so I guess we'll do that. On James's intuition. The only reason is because he thinks it sounds good. wonder if you actually know where the portal is, if you could just go straight there. And didn't me? Oh. Poison's gonna be a problem again. Make the same stuff? What the heck? Oh, the sword's different. They all have the same gear though. Different arrows and different sword enchant. know there was enemies here. I run out of anti-venom super fast at this rate. I have a few left. How's it going, Friday? We're up to chapter 7, so there's not too much left, I guess. Last chapter is 9. Now we're aimlessly wandering around in a forest. Try to find a teleporter. The enemies are using. Has feathers but can't fly, rests on legs but can't walk. It's feathers. Dead chicken. Mattress. Got him. Mirror wall. It would have been amazing if that would have been the answer. And I love whenever there's like these boxes to, you know, that have like another language on them, and you can't cast a spell while you're looking at the box, so you have to click the box, find out that it's that kind of box, then cancel out, and then go to your casting menu, and then go to the right casting type, and then click the spell, and then you can try to open the box. That's great game design right there. Portal. 1 pace to the north, 2 paces to the east, 2 paces to the south, 2 paces to the west, 1 pace to the north. The crap. This goes down by 1. Circle. Fiark. Shadow? No. How's it going, Ferdilla? Yep. It's a pretty good rando, for sure. I have no idea what this answer is gonna be. You're literally just going around in a circle like this, and then going one spot under where you started. There we go. This is the answer. What's the answer, Friday? What's your guess? Square, but it doesn't even meet up. Like there's a gap. Let's see, up. Right. Down. Oh yeah, it does. You start here. Shoot. It's because I thought there was a gap. That's why I couldn't figure it out. I was like, that's not even a thing. It's not a letter. It's not a shape. Alright. There's one more here. It's kind of bad whenever the most interesting thing in your game is like little riddle chess and everything else is just bland. Well, the story is pretty decent too, but like, you know, I already read the story and there's like so much time in between the story parts that it's really annoying. Flies without wings, drops without fear, but held in warm hands, it will soon disappear. That's a long word. Snowflake. Got him. That chicken disappears in warm hands as well, but it takes a long time. Well, I find a letter. We find a spy message. This do. Poisons enemies with the. Okay. Members of the Dragon's Maw Company should be advised that Morolf has ordered a change of passwords for the Dimwood until further notice, except no password other than Nerub's blood. Now I have a password for something. Let's make a remake of this game and just have my voice. It's just spellcast the noise. Okay, so I said we need to systematically go east, south, west. That's what he just straight up told us whenever they were talking earlier. You can't even tell where you are in the forest. That's wonderful. That's great. How you need to know where you're at if you're exploring. I explored like any of the stuff over here though. Patrio's poisoned or something? Why is he almost dead? Patrius, dude, what did you do? What did you do? It's like I'm old, man. It hurts when I walk. I think it's because I casted all those spells to read the chest and stuff. Did I get those three already? The chest I just got or not? I have to go check. Probably dead bodies. Confirm. You know, it's pretty good to have a spyglass that only works whenever you click it in the menu instead of just making it so the map's always that way. It would be too convenient if the map was always that way. You had to work for it, having the map work right. I think this is the same spot because that should be like the water one. Oh no, looks like we're in a different spot because we were next to the water earlier. Oh boy. All about the house with his lady he dances, that he always works and never romances. Groot! That little treat guy. Groove? Groove doesn't fit. Thank you for the good luck, Blink. We're up to chapter 7. We're wandering the dim wood at the moment. Loot? No. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's Bart in there. Brett. Roth. It dances around a house with a lady. It is a he. Going Kazuya? Flesh. Maybe someone's disqualified for romancing. Fresh. Oh. Oh dear. Probably some old schooly word, if I had to guess. Where it doesn't fit. Blast. Blasting. Even flare. Well, that's a name for shoes. Is the answer bullcrap? What's the first letter, Friday? Help me out a little bit. All right. Is it a word for baby? Okay. Freaking broom. A broom isn't a he. I ain't know a broom's a he. It's My goodness. Broom. All across the countryside to front doors he travels, but you never invite him in. Cold. Huh? Path. This song. It's hard for me to check while I'm playing this game because, like, it. It breaks if I alt tab. I think it does anyway. Yeah, that's the only thing it says for the name. Found it with weird UC. Page 4 it says. Stage 4 probably get you to it. See, DOSBox gets all jacked up if you do anything to it because it sucks. Yep, no worries. Easy enough to save and reload it. Alright. We got all three of them here.
I was wondering where you two were.
Oh, the Duke's out here. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Prince Aruta told us that the surrounding magician has given over a rift machine to the Moradel for use in this battle. I'll come down here to locate and destroy it before Delicon can get full use of it. How'd you get here? I never saw you at the castle. When a portion of the Southern Arrow Company began to fall back from North Warden, I decided to follow after them to make sure they weren't up to any mischief. As you might have guessed, they had that infernal machine of theirs set up a few miles to the north. But they spotted me and assumed that I was a human mercenary that was slacking behind. So you played along and went through the gate and ended up here? How do you know you wouldn't end up in Sarsagoth? I didn't, but I was surrounded by Moradel. I imagined that my best hope for survival lay on the other side of wherever that door led. Whenever we emerged here, I told the captain that I had to rejoin my unit and I was off. There were a few close moments along the way, but I won free at last. Why didn't you try to destroy it? I thought about it, but the device was surrounded by Moradel at the time, so I decided I'd try to gather some help. You three are the first humans I've seen in a week. Where is it, dude? Relative to where we are now, where's the rift machine? Is it nearby? I'm not sure. To escape the Moradel camp, I slipped under a stack of canvas bags in the back of a supply wagon they brought with them. After we had traveled for a few hours, they pulled over for a nature break, and I was able to get away. I do recall hearing water as we were moving out, however. You were near a waterfall or a river. At least that gives us an idea of where we could start to search. Anything else? From listening to the wagon drivers talk, I get the feeling I wasn't the only unexpected visitor through that machine of theirs. Apparently some rebel Moradel chieftain came through and caused them a good deal of grief, then headed south towards where one of their warlords was staging for the attack on Sethanon. They were none too happy about him being on the loose. I'm hoping I can find him myself so I can ask him a few questions. Any idea who the warlord in the south is? I believe it's Delicon's son, Morelf, though I couldn't be certain of it. They were bandying about names so fast I was having a little trouble understanding all of it. Moradel isn't all it used to be. What is it with Sethanon and the Moradel? This is the second time they've attacked there, and I never understood why they struck 10 years ago. Nothing in Sethanon but a heap of ruins. At least the last time we had an army to get in their way. We had a forced march. Prince Arutha's men can't get here for another few days. They'll be exhausted once they arrive. And now that I think of it, why is Delicon bringing an army? If he expected to arrive at Sethanon behind our lines, he could simply walk in. Take what he wants, then turn around and walk through that rift gate without a scratch. Unless he expected someone else to be there. Who does he think will be at Sethanon? What does it mean? It means they didn't get what they came for the last time they raided. It also means Delicon has been watching Sethanon for quite some time. Possibly as long as the end of the last battle. He knows Squire Philip's men will be on the way. Squire Philip's men? What would a Squire be doing leading the counterattack? It would take me too long to explain it to you at the moment. Suffice to say, I don't think Delicon and his men will be having a good day once they get to Sethanon. If we're lucky, they will be deterred long enough for Arutha to start nibbling away at their flanks. And simply walk into Mordor, and then on Lord of the Rings they just walk into Mordor. But yeah, they do. The one major advantage I can see in our favor is that we and the Mordor are at equal disadvantage. Neither of us will have a clear supply of materials. They will have to hold some of theirs out so they can retreat to the Northlands when the time comes. They intend on retreating. They didn't seem to be too interested in it the last time they came. Bit of advice though. If you come across any food, I suggest holding on to it. We found several of their food caches and poisoned them as we did at Northwarden. And with two armies marching through here at the same time, I imagine food is about to get scarce. As unpleasant an option as it may seem, you may have to resort to taking food off dead Morador. What do you mean unpleasant? That's what I've been doing the whole game. That's just how I roll, man. I kill the enemy, I take their stuff. Couple things here. Like inside of one of the waterfalls? There be treasure. Dang it. Did I cast the spell again? Alright, what we got this time? And when people come for me to meet, they come to me with heavy feet. One I hold when I get my chance. Return and spin, start to dance. Cheeses. Slopins. Crapos. I was thinking like poison or something, but there's no P at the start. There's also three poisons, but still there's no P. B. Oh. Nice Friday. D for disease. Gallows. There we go. We travel much, yet prisoners are in close confined to boot. Yet with any horse we will keep pace, how was go on foot. On foot. A wagon. A horseshoe. Of course. It's the cool fart. It's that pH fart right there. Furs. There we go. None of these things, like almost none of them have anything good in them. This is Wasting your time opening them, except for that one so far that actually had like a password in it. This poor old man killing himself just to read chests over here. Oh, bullcrap. There's a ton of these riddles in this forest. Alright, what we got this time? Stay away from these. Stay away from these hid. Yeah. Are oh. Are females and children's. That one was cool. I like that one. Said to find the missing letters and stick them up there. Stay away from these hairless beasts. What I don't like is my character's spell wearing off. The time it takes me to loot the chest. Like, Graham doesn't do that for. Yep, they were the answer. So I said that one was really good. When it is stout, people gladly tread. When it is thin, people walk in dread. I'm gonna say ice on this one, but it's not ice. Um, Cheats. Bridge. Look in my face, I am somebody. Look at my back, I am nobody. Here? Try and give me freaking one antidote. I need like 30 of those things. That'd be set. The bones of the dead can be used to trap the living. What? That's not a riddle. Skittles. Skittles made from the bones of the dead. Snares. I don't get it. What does the snare have to do with the bones of the dead? Our army's gonna come rolling through here, try to open all these chests, and be like, well, all of our people are dead, and all of the chests are empty. I guess we're gonna go back home now. They're supposed to be like their supply chests that we're stealing stuff from.
You have the look of trouble.
Suddenly a towering Moradel appeared. Obkar. I too have difficulties. I am Obkar. Perhaps it may be that we can help one another. You're assuming quite a bit. I don't think any of us have good reason to trust you, Moradel. Just now you all felt the pelt of my stones, each which hit your heads just as easily as would have a Moradel throwing knife. If I had wished you harm, you would already have been dead. You speak the kingdom tongue remarkably well. Handy skill for a spy. We cannot trade our goods with the traders who come from the kingdom or from far-off places if we speak only our native tongue. It would seem it is beneath them to learn our language. Granted, I am still listening. There's a device which is being used by Delacan to invade this wood. If it is left operational, it will mean utter defeat for you. If Delacan succeeds in his goal, he will use whatever it is hidden in Sethanon to gain the power that eluded Myrmidamis's grasp. It will mean a new tyranny for your kingdom, and for mine. You already know about the device. Let it out of one of the field captains that attacked North Warden. If you really mean to help us, tell us where to find the device. On a peninsula where the rivers meet, it is accessible only by passing through an illusion of a mountain created by the Six. But I'm not sure from here where it is located. I've been looking for a magical artifact since I slipped out of the camp. An artifact for what purpose? Shortly after they began staging soldiers through the rift, I discovered the gate could be disrupted by something they called a wani, a word foreign to me. I found such an item on a magician who was guarding the gate. Before I slew him, I discovered if thrown into the maelstrom of the gate, it would cause it to collapse. I thought it permanently destroyed. Delacan has a number of tricks up his sleeve. So, do you think we might be able to find another of these devices? From what little I learned before I slew the magician, they are necessary in the creation of a gate. If one is to build a bridge, it is usually wise to bring more planks of wood than necessary in case one should snap. Seems to be a reasonable assumption. Now it's just a matter of locating this wani. Who would have them? If anyone know, it would be the leader of the rear guard, Morelf. He has his troops preparing themselves for the final advance near the southern tip of this wood. And I suppose it's time we went and had a talk with him. Had a talk with him? Jimmy? Do you propose we simply walk up to him and ask for this device that will destroy his campaign? Not without saying hello first. We'll pose as Quiggins and hope he doesn't see through us. In all this chaos, he can't possibly know everyone in all his companies. An admirable gamble. I approve. Hear that, Lockie? The Moradel approves. Must be a good idea. Let's get moving before I regain my common sense. Bye, Abkar. Got 2 to our right and 1 to the left. Also a graveyard over here. We gotta turn our other spell on. Be able to detect traps. Disable the trap. Oh yeah, he doesn't have that spell. Creature knows like 30 spells now or something crazy. He'd be like a master magician guy. It'd be nice if the magicians got stronger the more spells they learned or something like that. It's a dirt pile. Yeah. Uh-oh. Giant scorpions. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. I will